here's how I'm using workouts like this to improve my running, my strength, and my overall fitness. I've literally just finished the workout we're going to discuss today, which is a CrossFit workout programmed by yours truly, hence why I'm a wee bit sweaty, so I do apologise. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to explain a wee bit more about my training programme and how I'm using a CrossFit workout or some CrossFit workouts to try and help with not just my running, but also my strength training as well. Before we deep dive into today's video, just wanted to give a huge shout out to all my new subscribers here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. At the minute, we're hitting around 5% of viewers or subscribers. So if you're one of the 95% who's watching this and haven't subscribed, why not? Get involved, please join the team, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one and enjoy today's video. One of my big goals for the year is to improve my running. And with that, I've had to concede intensity across a lot of my gym-based workouts, but I was still quite keen to keep a lot of the CrossFit methodology in at least one of my strength days within my training program, because quite honestly, I do love the functionality, I love the intensity, I love the challenge, the skill elements, I love it all. But it was unrealistic to try and include CrossFit across every gym day and still apply some intensity to my running, and as well as busy coaching stuff. So I did have to concede at some points, but I've managed to come up with a routine. It still allows me to include a CrossFit workout, at least one CrossFit workout, in every week of my training, which typically falls on a Wednesday. So today's video is going to explain everything I do in a Wednesday session, a typical Wednesday session, and how I will be using CrossFit workouts to try and improve my running, improve my strength, and increase my overall fitness so that we can run faster, lift heavier, and absolutely smash it. My middle of the week Wednesday workout starts with strength. I think that's still important to maintain that. So on a Wednesday, my focus at the minute is overhead strict press and weighted pull-ups. So that is it. I do 2 strength movements with the goal of obviously trying to increase them and improve them and build. And then I program anywhere between a 15 and 30 minute WOD. And that could be a simple AMRAP, whether we're going short and sweet like a 15-minute AMRAP, which today's video was, or we can do more EMOM style stuff, we could do chipper workouts, we can do anything that I feel I am ready for, depending on recovery, depending on how intense my kind of workload has been this week. I can adapt it and modify it, and it allows me from a coaching perspective to be a wee bit more creative. But it's really quite an interesting one, because not only can I adapt the workout, but I can also focus on whether I want it to be more zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and really push it, or rein in the intensity. So it's quite a good way to kind of break up my busy, heavy lifting, heavy running, and kind of workload in the middle. But yeah, for today's video, programmed a 15-minute AMRAP, which is going to be 5 power snatches with the barbell. It's going to be 10 box step overs, just body weight. We're going to go 20 Russian twists with a medicine ball, and I'm going to whip out the heavy skipping rope, as you'll see in some clips throughout, which is going to consist of 30 jumps with that. And the idea is you do your 5, 10, 20, 30 on repeat, as many rounds, as many reps as possible within the 15-minute period. Now, I like, at the minute, I'm using the kind of AMRAP style to be more zone 2, zone 3, so more recovery-based element, because I've got a longer run scheduled at the minute on a Thursday. I don't really want to kind of kick the ass out it too much, plus I've still got a busy day of coaching ahead of me. So utilising the kind of AMRAP method for now, just so that I can keep my body moving, different challenge, and just get through those kind of zone 2, zone 3 stuff. And quite honestly, I do like the Olympic lifts, but it's not really something I program within my strength training sort of stuff at the minute. I keep that a lot more simpler, a lot more basic, things like deadlift, squats, presses, pull-ups, as you're seeing, as you heard me spoke about just there. But with these kind of WOD style CrossFit workouts, I like to include like a clean or a snatch, and then potentially in the next couple of weeks start reintegrating some muscle ups and some handstand walking and all that skill based stuff as well, just to add a different element to it. But the whole concept for me is I can be a wee bit more creatively coaching wise. I can still get a good zone 2 or zone 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, workout in, and it condenses my workout. Quite honestly. So if you are a busy runner, busy gymmer, but do like the kind of CrossFit style workouts, it's a great way to get it in if you've only got 20, 30 minutes to get a workout in. Or if you're someone doing 2 a days, but you maybe hit a strength session in the morning and maybe only have 20 minutes, so it's a bit pointless going to run or something, maybe a wee CrossFit workout in your gym or your home would be ideal for you, but you can play around with it and it allows that flexibility. At least that's why I kind of love it. And then how is this translating over to running? per se? Well, as I say, like if you're focusing on a zone 2 recovery style workout, if you've got a longer run planned or maybe a more intense run planned, you can adapt the day's workout so that you feel more recovered for it and you're still hitting your aerobic and building up your capacity. Or if you want to flip it and you want to hit some threshold stuff, you can absolutely belt it for a 10 to 15 minute AMRAP or EMOM or whatever it is and really get the heart rate flying and push that threshold. So similar to the way you would train in running with your tempos or your intervals to try and really push that pace, you can apply the same sort of principles to a CrossFit workout in the exact same way. But for me, it still keeps that engaging, that kind of like, I do love the skill focus and the challenge of a CrossFit style workout, which is how I'll be applying some of that methodology to try and increase my running. So it's a way of getting another aerobic or anaerobic workout in to bolster your kind of endurance and your capacity without the run per se, if that makes sense. But that's how I'm applying this sort of whole concept. And over the last few weeks, it's definitely improved, especially my Thursday run where it's a wee bit longer. So hitting some more lower intensity stuff just to get the body moving, get the circulation going, and hitting that zone 2 actually increases my recovery for the next day so that I can run a wee bit more comfortably. So it's working so far. I've yet to apply the sort of threshold stuff recently, but I've done that in the past, but I'll let you know how that goes. And as always, team, if you're someone who loves a bit of CrossFit, but you're not really sure how you apply that to your kind of running hybrid training program, hope this video kind of gives you a wee bit more background as to how I'm utilising it and how you could maybe do so too. And yeah, as always, I would love for you to be here every week to catch a video like this. So if you're enjoying this style of content, you want to hear more of it, please like, please subscribe, join the team, or even comment below and let's have a chat. We'd love to meet you. So yeah, thank you for sticking around. Have an awesome day and see you in the next one.